Hey Cowboys Nation, it's time for another round of updates from America's team. Be sure to watch until the end so you don't miss any crucial news. And don't forget to sign up to stay tuned for everything coming out about the Cowboys. Ceedee Lamb reacts to disappointing loss against Packers. Ceedee Lamb, wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys, recently expressed his thoughts on his team's heartbreaking playoff loss to the Packers. The game was a 48-32 disaster on every level, and Lamb's connection with quarterback Dak Prescott was a major storyline. While Dak and Lamb have been one of the best quarterback-receiver duos in the league this season, their performance against the Packers was frustrating. Despite Lamb finishing with impressive numbers, 9 catches for 110 yards, many of those came when the Cowboys were already well behind. In the first half, Lamb had only 1 catch, which came just before the 2-minute warning in the second quarter. He was targeted 18 times in total, but only 5 of those targets came in the first half, with 1 clear drop and a missed pass from Prescott. Lamb and Prescott seemed out of sync and showed visible frustration with each other. Lamb acknowledged the miscommunications and took responsibility, saying, "Obviously, on my part one could have been better. I'm sure he could say the same for him, but not really pointing fingers, just could have done a better job of making the completions." Dak Prescott's impressive season comes with uncertainty about his future. Dak Prescott's future with the Dallas Cowboys is now a major point of discussion. While Prescott put up solid numbers during the season, third in the NFL with 4,561 passing yards and second among starting quarterbacks with a 105.9 rating, his playoff performance against the Packers raised questions. With 1 season remaining on his 4-year, $60 million contract, Prescott's $59.4 million cap hit in 2024 puts the team in a tough spot. Analysts are suggesting that the Cowboys will need to sign Prescott to an extension in order to manage their salary cap and keep key players like Ceedee Lamb and Micah Parsons. However, Prescott's performance in the playoff loss has made some reconsider whether Dallas should let him play out the final year of his contract. Some believe that even if the Cowboys want to give Prescott another season to prove himself, the financial situation likely forces them to extend him this offseason. ESPN's Todd Archer has pointed out that the Cowboys will not be able to use the franchise tag on Prescott in 2025, and an extension would help free up cap space for other important signings. Dak Prescott faces pressure amid Cowboys' postseason exit. Despite posting decent stats in the Cowboys' lone postseason game, throwing for 243 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, Prescott's performance was overshadowed by costly mistakes. 2 interceptions, including a pick-six late in the second quarter, proved to be fatal for Dallas. After the game, Prescott stood by head coach Mike McCarthy, praising his leadership and expressing gratitude for the success the team had under him. "I've had the season I've had because of him. This team has had the success we've had because of him," Prescott said, acknowledging McCarthy's role in the team's progress. But questions surrounding McCarthy's future as head coach remain after the devastating playoff exit, as the Cowboys face tough decisions about their direction moving forward. Jerry Jones' cryptic message after playoff defeat. After the Cowboys' crushing loss to the Packers, team owner and general manager Jerry Jones was understandably disheartened. Standing in the tunnel beneath AT&T Stadium, Jones was bombarded by questions about the future of the team. While fans and media expected him to address potential changes, such as firing McCarthy or trading Prescott, Jones refused to speculate. "I don't have any thoughts on the reasons why or anything to do with the coaching, anything to do with the players," Jones said, making it clear that he would not discuss these issues just yet. However, Jones did admit that the loss was especially painful, as he had high expectations for the team. "This is one of my biggest surprises since I've been involved in sports," he said. "I thought we were aligned in great shape, but it didn't happen for us." Jones called the defeat the most painful he could remember, acknowledging the disappointment felt by fans. He also understood the weight of the responsibility that lies with him as the team's owner. "I know there is no world's smallest violin being played for me, I get that," he said. "I understand that, and I know where the responsibility starts and ends. I've got that real clear. Future of Cowboys coaching and key players remains uncertain. With high expectations unmet, Jones faces a critical offseason. As the owner, he knows that when a team underperforms, the head coach is often the first to bear the brunt. While some fans have called for McCarthy's dismissal, Jones was tight-lipped on the subject. The team also faces important decisions regarding key players like Dak Prescott, Ceedee Lamb, Micah Parsons, and Tony Pollard, who are either free agents or eligible for contract extensions. McCarthy's future, however, seems to be the immediate priority. Jones' statements after the loss suggest that changes may be coming, but for now, he remains focused on evaluating the team and preparing for the next steps. Despite the tough loss, Jones took responsibility for the team's shortcomings and reiterated his commitment to addressing the challenges ahead. "I thought we were in a position to advance," he said. "We didn't do it.